Right, South Africa continues to battle with the United Kingdom. We are trying to get off the red list. The red list forces people who travel between the two countries to go into quarantine. On the UK side, it is enormously expensive and is putting off tourists in significant numbers. To talk about this and what we might do to add to the campaign that's already been out in the field and battling, we're joined by Tshivhengwa, who is the CEO at the Tourism Business Council of South Africa. Mr. Tshivhengwa, welcome and thanks very much for giving us your time. Have you had any clear answers from the UK authorities as to why they're rejecting your plea?
Well, good afternoon to you, John, and to your listeners. I just actually finished a meeting to discuss the way forward around the UK red list. And one of the things that we're going to be doing shortly is to have a meeting with the incoming High Commissioner to South Africa from the UK to really understand exactly what science are they using in making this type of decisions. Because our numbers, as you know, and everybody knows, that they're going down. We've managed this pandemic very well. And we have, came out of the Beta variant. We now have the Delta variant as dominant.
Yes.
And we equally don't understand, just like many people, both here in South Africa and in Britain, that want to travel to South Africa, don't understand why this is still, the quarantine requirement is there and why we are still on the red list. So we definitely do need answers. The UK is one of the most important markets for South Africa in terms of travel, not only leisure travel, but families traveling back and forth. A lot of people want to get married, and some of their families are there. So it's distress to these families for them not to have this, travel back and forth while they are vaccinated.
Give us, if you can, Mr. Tshivhengwa, a sense of how many more people might come if we could get off the red list. I know it would depend very much on when, because people will start making alternative plans. They might go to Kenya, they might go to Bali, they might go anywhere in the world because we're competing in a tough market. But give us a sense of the numbers involved if you feel that you can.
Well, if you look at what the UK market represents South Africa, every week, it's about 181 million rand that we earn from UK travelers into South Africa. This is, of course, pre-pandemic. So if we take the 2019 numbers, it really shows us how important this market is. That means around 790 million rand every month, or 26 million rand every single day that we lose by being on the red list. This means jobs. This means food on the table here at home. And also it means those that want to come and invest in South Africa are unable to take those trips because of these quarantine requirements. Not only is it a cost, but staying in one place for that long and being subjected to all these tests, it's not something that a lot of people are willing to do. So for us, in terms of how many people are going to be coming, it's a lot of people. We know that there's pent-up demand.
Yes.
A lot of people that are willing to come to South Africa, they are ready. I received an email this morning from someone in the UK, who was just saying that we must keep on the pressure that we have mounted to the UK government to really allow South Africans and those that are connected to South Africa at least to travel. And of course, leisure travel, business travel, investment, and so forth and so on is important. So it means that this market means a lot for us. And if you look around,
yes,
Germany has just removed South Africa from, its high-risk list. Canada has done the same. So why the UK is not doing the same is sort of baffling, because the science is there. If everyone else is following science, surely the results should be similar or same in terms of us being removed from that list. So there is a lot of demand that's there. A lot of people want to travel. It's going to be cold in the Northern Hemisphere. They want to come, to the Southern Hemisphere. And we need to be taking advantage of this because, the likes of Australia are still closed. And if we can be open up, we can definitely capture the market share.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.